Hi, I'm Harrington Benton. This is Total Team Control. Today on Total Team Control, we're going to continue to talk about controlling each player on the football field, giving that player a particular duty assignment, and having that player carry that assignment out. Today we're going to talk about long tackling. We're going to increase the tackling ability of this Denver Bronco defense as they were poor in their tackling in their 34-14 thrashing that they took at the hands of the New Orleans Saints. We're going to work with this Bronco defense. We're going to get these guys to tackle a lot better and get those ball carriers down. Here we're going to take DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware is the second best tackler on this team. Reports say that DeMarcus Ware can tackle a ball carrier outside of 15 yards, and he's a pretty sure tackler at that distance. That tells us he's a great open field tackler, and he's a great individual tackler, that he can get a guy down by himself at 15 plus yards. Right now, let's take a look at our ruler here. And as you can see, 15 yards is measured as about 4 inches. And we have DeMarcus marked off at about 15 yards off of the ball carrier. DeMarcus should be pretty sure in his tackling, and he should get Mark Ingram down on this particular play. And there's the play. And there's DeMarcus making the tackle. Here again, we've put DeMarcus in another angle, a situation from 15 yards out. He should make this tackle on Mark Ingram. And there's the play. And again, that tackle is made by DeMarcus Ware. Here's DeMarcus once again, 15 yards off of the ball carrier. He should be pretty sure in his tackling, and he should get this player down in the open field. And there's DeMarcus getting on that ball carrier. Excellent from 15 yards plus. We brought in another tackler now. This is the team's best tackler, Von Miller. Von Miller is at 15 yards plus now, and he should bring this ball carrier down the same as DeMarcus Ware did. He should be able to get to Mark Ingram and bring him down. And there's the tackle made by Von Miller. Next play now. Again, right at about 15, 16 yards away, Von Miller should make this tackle in the open field on Mark Ingram. And there's the play. And he does not get to Ingram. Ingram escapes on that particular play. Here again, this looks like pretty much a right angle here. Von Miller, the best tackler on the team, he missed that last tackle. He doesn't miss a lot of tackles. This is from about 15 or 16 yards away from the ball carrier. All of our reports on Von Miller tell us that he will make this tackle. And again, Von Miller just missing that ball carrier. Once again now, Von Miller. We expect him to get this ball carrier down. He is the best tackler on the team. He's just missed a couple of tackles, barely. Let's see if he can get Mark Ingram to the ground here on this particular play. And there's Miller getting the player down pretty easily in his long tackling. Let's head over to the Bronco bench now, and we're going to take a look at each player as those players have been positioned in order the best tackler to the worst. Miller, 58, 94, Ware, 22, Anderson, 90. Is Antonio Smith. There's your linebacker, 59, 88, 21, 10, 71, 79, and 81. Let's take a couple of random players here. We're going to take player number 10 and player number 71. This sequence, we're going to take player number 10. Our performance reports on player 10 tells us that he is not a good tackler at 15 plus yards, and that he would be better, not even in the intermediate range, but he would be better as a tackler inside 10 yards. Well, here we've got him at about 15 plus yards. Let's see if he can get the ball carrier down. We've seen our two best tacklers, Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware, get this player down from this distance. Let's see if number 10 can get the ball carrier down from 15 plus yards. Although, in his personal performance report, it says that this is not his strong suit. And he gets the player down. A nice tackle there. Nice tackle. Here we've gone to another defender. Let's see if this number 71, again, the personal performance report tells us that he is not a good tackler at this distance. Let's see if he can surprise us and make this tackle. And he does not make the tackle. Here's that player, number 71, the defender, again, trying to make a tackle in open space on a ball carrier. He missed the last tackle. Reports say that this is not his strong suit to make a tackle in space from this distance. Let's see if he can surprise us and be a good open field tackler. And again, he misses the tackle. Just like the report said, this player is not a good tackler from this distance. Now let's look at a multiple player scenario. This particular scenario, as the ball carrier moves forward, our defensive back, number 10, is 15 yards off of the ball carrier, as well as number 71. Is 15 yards off of the ball carrier. And Von Miller, 58. Again, 15 yards off the ball carrier, but trailing. So if we look at our analytics and look at our personal performance reports, these are not scouting reports, but these personal performance reports on what a player is capable of doing on our own team, the report tells us that player 10 and player 71 are not good tacklers from this distance. And that 58 is capable of making the tackle from this distance, but he is trailing the play. If our scouting reports are accurate, our personal performance reports are accurate, technically this player should be able to escape and not be tackled by either of the three defenders. Let's see if he is able to escape. And no, he does not escape. Those defenders close the door on him and shut him down. Not very good tacklers, but they're making great tackles now. And they work together as a team there. Miller would not have made the tackle. Let's bring in Player number 22, C.J. Anderson. And we're just going to show you a little drill here to increase your long tackling. Let's have C.J. run these quickly for us. From 2 yards, he hits the dummy. C.J. from 5 yards into the dummy. From 5 yards off the hash. And again, the tackle made. Let's take him to the far hash from 5 yards. And there he misses the dummy. Again, from 5 yards in that far hash. And again, he misses. CJ straight on from 7 yards now. And again, he misses the dummy. We've slightly adjusted CJ's base from 7 yards now. And he gets the dummy there. From 7 yards off the hash. And CJ makes a sure tackle. Yards off the far hash. And CJ again. Let's take him out to 10 yards straight on. And off to the right. No adjustment. Again, from 10 yards straight on. And he hits the dummy. CJ from 10 yards off the hash. Nowhere near. Let's take him from 10 yards off the far hash. Close, but he missed that tackle. Here we think we've got CJ properly aligned. Let's see him go and get that tackling dummy. And he turns off at the last second. Let's move him out to 12 yards from straight on. And he hits the dummy from 12 yards off the far hash. And there he misses the tackle from 12 yards off the near hash. And again, nowhere near. We'll take CJ out to 15 yards straight on. And after the show, we'll work on CJ's angles from the hashes. From 15 yards straight on, CJ Anderson misses the dummy. We made no adjustments. From 15 yards straight on. And again, he misses the tackle. Here we've slightly adjusted his dial from 15 yards straight on. And he veers off to the left this time. Again, no adjustments made from 15 yards straight on. And again, he veers to the left. This time we just give him his left rear prong and just a slight flick. Let's see if we can get him lined up. From 15 yards straight on. And again, he veers to the right. Last chance for CJ. 15 yards straight on. And he gets into that dummy there. Nice tackling there by CJ Anderson. He did it so well, we're going to try him one last time from 20 yards plus. And straight on, CJ Anderson. And he gets that dummy. Nice tackle there by CJ Anderson. I'm Harrington Benton. This is Total Team Control.